A woman on the run, a team of scientists working on a secret project, and a mystery that spans decades. At first, none of it seems connected, and you start to wonder if the author is actually messing with you. But he's not. Every piece matters, and when they finally come together, you realize you've been solving a horror puzzle the whole time. I'm Samantha.
I'm Jeffy.
And this is the Spooky Frog Podcast.
Yes.
Yes.
Continues to be.
It continues to be.
As it is right now.
As it always will be.
As it should be.
Even though we had a little bit of break.
Yeah, we took a break.
We took a break. Kind of without even... It was involuntary.
Involuntary break. No one ended up in the hospital this time.
No, this time.
Not this time.
I think we barely even missed any with that.
We didn't.
We didn't.
We didn't even miss one. The Blood Rave really did it.
Yeah.
Though. Oh my God. The Blood Rave was absolutely amazing. We're gonna put some video up. You're probably looking at video of us at the Blood Rave literally right now.
Yes. If you actually feel like editing that in.
If I feel like editing it in, yeah, that's going to be a whole thing.
Pretend that we're doing the old thing where we did the box.
Yeah, with the box and the whole thing, and we're doing it. And I got to tell you, that was insane.
I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah.
Several people said that.
Yeah.
My boyfriend said that. He's like, I've never seen anything like this, and he's seen everything.
Yeah.
And that was wild. I mean,
remarkable. We
constructed an entire floor. Basically.
Yeah.
I mean, that was, we were at the venue for 14 or so hours.
14 hours. Just living at that place.
Living at the venue. Yes.
Yeah. At one point we had like a little shawarma break.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I ran across to Oakland Gyros and then we got pizza later because we were there for so long. We needed another meal.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I think before I ran on stage, I literally took a couple of crazy bread bites and then just went, okay.
Right. Because there was just no
the next few days, I was just dead.
Yeah.
I was just done.
Absolutely deceased. I could barely walk when we got home. And then the next day, and then the day after that. And then Monday when I went to work, I was like, kind of like
24,000 steps.
Mine was 30,000 and my Fitbit said I burned over 4,000 calories.
Can you imagine being a roadie?
Oh my gosh. Yeah. And
like the people who do that
on
a consistent.
No wonder they're all doing drugs.
But I mean, yeah. But I mean, like, we put down a 1-inch plastic scrim.
Yeah, that membrane.
And then the membrane. Yep. And then we put down like plastic matting over that, PVC plastic matting.
Yeah. But even that
they
membrane,
were made for pools.
So much of it. It was so much. And then we had to cover the sound booth. I mean, it was like 35 by 35 for just the dance floor. And then all the other parts we had to cover too. And like Frankenstein stuff together. And then there was the PVC stuff that we had to stitch together with zip ties.
Yes. Which we did some of that
Right.
But like even that didn't do it.
Yeah. I don't know if that was even necessary.
Right.
If it might have even been easier just to do it there.
I don't know.
Who knows?
Now it's all done. We've got notes. So first off, 55 gallons of blood. We can do better.
Yeah.
We can do more. Based on what we pulled off the floor that night.
We can do more blood.
We can definitely do more blood. So we're going to get 110 gallons of blood next time. So that's insane. Yeah. And we're probably going to get some more blood guns. And I think we're just going to expand it, like make it even bigger. Yeah. Twice as much blood.
Yes.
Twice the chaos. Twice the madness.
Can you imagine? Because the madness was insane this time.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the video of the line at like 9:30, 10 p.m. and like it was moving too. Like they had this thing moving and it still took almost a minute to walk down the line.
Yeah.
It was that far down, but they were getting people in the door. Yep. Like they were.
We put up the QR codes for signing up.
Register ahead of time. It was super, super smooth. They had 2 bars running. They had all of those pre-mixed blood bags and then the syringes, which are really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Miramar outdid themselves. The team there was fantastic. I think they all had a really good time. I was really pleased with everything and how everything turned out.
The lights worked out really well too.
Yeah. Oh, the lighting show
the
was
lighting
great.
show was fantastic.
Yeah, that was the 2 things that we requested, is sound guy and lights.
Yeah, which I think that worked out well.
Getting those, that was fantastic. And we opened up the VIP area because we needed it. And next year, we are definitely going to be opening up the VIP and having another DJ up there. So there'll be a DJ lounge upstairs, and then we're going to have the double set downstairs. So we're really excited about that.
I am super stoked.
Speaking of being excited about things, Morrowbound by Jared Waltz.
Yes.
I hear we have a book to speak about.
Yes. Yeah. I met Jared at the first Slay the Lake, and I just walked up to him kind of very unassuming. He just had this one book.
And he had a thick boy.
He had it, right. Yeah. I mean, look at this.
Thick.
So this is it's thick.
Thick.
And you can tell, like, I've been clearly reading it because the cover's all.
I love that there's blood all over it.
Oh, yeah. There's also blood.
There's blood on everything.
No, it's seriously because, like, I was so coated and, like, I don't even know what happened. But there's some remnants on here, and I'm very proud of it. So now his little signature is going to have some
blood
stuff on it. Yeah.
Blood. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Super, super awesome guy. Pictures on the back of the book, and I know nobody can really see that, but you know.
Here, I'll vote.
Oh yeah, it works. All right, so there's this picture. Jared is a super. It's not gonna stay up there.
No, I did it.
No, I did know. It's the frog.
I like the frog is having existential crisis.
Well, okay, that's appropriate because I've been having an existential crisis about this book.
Okay.
For like the last week.
Okay.
And that doesn't happen really often. So this book starts out as several separate stories, and it kind of slowly reveals itself to be something much, much larger. And it's not just one thing. It's part science fiction, part existential horror, which you know I love, part mystery, part emotional character drama. And it asks some deeply uncomfortable questions about death.
Yeah.
And what happens when human curiosity pushes beyond what we were ever meant to understand. And it's a puzzle box horror novel. And I love a puzzle. Like, I really, really like this. So I obviously like the existential and the death part of it. Like, I have a major existential crisis about death.
Yeah.
And you don't.
I don't.
Which is just like, it makes us very compatible.
Yeah.
But that's what like really did this for me. The concept that it brings up. I'm not going to tell you what it is. And the reason I'm not going to tell you what it is because it's part of kind of the reveal.
Sure.
And I'm going to pull you and be real vague about a whole lot of shit on this one.
I like that.
Yeah, it's the reveal is
tease them.
It's like part
pull
of
them in.
You have to really like tease it out and work it out. And
you know, we're going to tease you with this, and then you're going to go buy the book.
Yes.
And you're going to make the author very happy.
I would absolutely buy the book. Slay the Lake was his first event.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah. And so I'm like really happy that I got to buy this there. I think, I have somewhere in my notes, he's going to be somewhere else too, but we'll cover that more at the end. But
okay.
Let me just kind of give you like an overview because it is thick, it's big, it's meaty. But it's actually like, it's girthy.
Throbbing.
It's beefy. But
veiny.
Right. Yeah, it is. But it's a quick read in the sense that it is just action-packed. Like when I say this should be a movie or a TV show, it really would translate well to film.
And this is horror.
Yes.
This is horror for sure. Not drama.
Right. Right.
Horror.
It's horror, and it is, I would label it as sci-fi horror.
Okay.
Because there's enough sci-fi elements
it's kind of frumish?
No.
Okay.
No.
Sci-fi horror.
Sci-fi, like actual
like
science.
In space?
Nope, it's not in space. So this is on Earth, but it involves science. And the cool thing about it is, so Jared...
I'm apparently just playing 20 questions.
You are, yes. So Jared is a transplant nurse. And he's actually only in Milwaukee through like a stroke of chance.
Oh, sure.
He was applying for different residencies, and UW Health is the first one that contacted him. So that's how he ended up in Milwaukee. So, but all of like the medical terminology and science, while the science is fiction, all of the background of it is accurate.
Okay.
So
it's very Martian. The Martian?
I never saw The Martian.
You never saw The Martian?
No.
Putting that on your list.
Isn't he just like wandering around planting things on the moon?
Oh, God.
For years? Like Old Man in the Sea?
So the name of the movie is Martian.
Right.
So why would he be on the moon?
Or sure, he's on Mars. Right. You know what? I've been sick for the last week. And my brain is done.
Listen, I don't often get to call you out for making a goof.
I have like chowder brain and I am a slotted spoon.
I am trying to take every opportunity because usually I'm the slotted spoon.
Well, no. And usually like if you're trying to explain them, I'm like, nope, go past that, go past that, go to the end. That's what I need to know.
Yeah.
I'm like, skip ahead a bunch. I don't want to listen to all the rest. Okay, so he's on Mars and he's planting stuff because he's like alone and stuff. That sounds...
There's more to it than that. It's actually a really good movie.
You know what you actually did potentially turn me on to? Potentially.
Silo?
Yes. However.
It's coming back.
I watched
July
one episode.
3rd.
Hang on, I watched one episode. It seems like that was probably enough.
No.
Because unless there's something else completely... Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, there's got to be something else going on here.
This is an onion. And then you start looking at like... This is really, really like something that
He's really, really happy that I've
actually
watched this.
Yeah, because like you never give him a chance because I think you think I only watch little vapid things.
No, I don't.
And I'll tell you that's not the case here. This
all the other times.
do. Well, I just finished Tulsa King. Which was,
that is.
You don't even want to know. Just, you know what? Google it if you care.
You would probably hate the movie
terrible.
that I watched or that we watched over the weekend, which was like this little weird indie film. What was the heck was it called? I don't know. It's something that's Canadian.
That's kind of your realm.
Right.
And my realm is more of like, you know, Daddy wants to watch his stories in the bathtub and eat bonbons. Oh, look at that. Look at that
and
shit.
Like,
look at Stallone just being a man.
Meanwhile, I'm here like, punch me in the face.
Yeah, yeah. And I just want candy. Give Daddy candy.
And I'm just like, Urgh.
Yeah. So, like, it's very different. But that makes us good critics on things.
Right,
because you can get a different variety.
Angle. Yes.
Yeah.
But
Tulsa King, though, was so stupid. Sly Stallone was in the mafia, and he went away for 25 years.
Oh boy!
He got out, and now he's the toughest guy that ever walked the earth, and he's just doing all the tough guy stuff. It is the dumbest thing. Everyone in it's a Mar-a-Lago. There's more work being done.
Oh, no.
I mean, it's all practical effects. But it's all surgery.
Oh my God.
It's just bad.
Oh my God.
And like, I just, whoa, good God, man, it is a hell of a show.
Wait, it's a show?
It's a series. Sly's on a series, baby.
Why is everyone, okay, some of the series are good.
Oh, there's been some really good series.
There have been, but then the good ones get canceled like 2-3 seasons in.
Yeah.
And then I get real mad.
I want to do a little presentation of my favorite series of the year.
Oh, yeah.
I think that would be really good. So at the end of the year, I mean...
We should do a recap.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good stuff going on. The Interview with the Vampire really kicked up. You know, you've got Widow's Bay, which was just unbelievably
I didn't see that one.
weird.
I got to find what this movie was now. I'm pulling a U because I need to know.
Do it. And then I'll just talk about Widow's Bay.
The interior.
The interior.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's got like a little campy guy.
Oh, sure.
A little tent. Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird. We had to actually restart the movie for like after the first few seconds because we thought we were watching the wrong movie. And they were like, no, it's just weird up front. So,
sure. Starts up weird.
Widow's Bay?
Widow's Bay.
Okay.
It's like, it's horror, but it's also like spooktacular, but it's made by the Park and Rec, one of the like main writers of Park and Rec.
Okay.
That did that show,
which I've never seen.
I've explained to you, the Ron, and
sure.
I've dragged you through hell.
I didn't remember any of it.
Yeah, I know. But the writing style is very apparent here. It's basically like, what if we did Parks and Rec the show? You don't know what that is, but if we did Parks and Rec the show on a haunted island that just had like every kind of haunted, spooky demon, like it's like
that actually sounds
it's
really
like
charming.
What if the Parks and Rec were the Scooby Gang?
That's actually adorable.
It was really good. It jumped the shark a few times.
Okay.
And it does it in a very like tongue-in-cheek, sort of aware of itself kind of goof kind of thing. But like it's a new kind of thing that I have not experienced. But I'll tell you, the writing was phenomenal. The character acting was
I felt that way about the Burrows. I actually really liked Older Things.
Yeah,
Yeah, I thought it was adorable.
I love it.
Gina Davis is in it.
Yeah,
And like she plays the love interest of the security guard, and it really is a nice like gender swap from what you would normally see on like an older guy that like is getting this young hot chick.
sure.
And I just love it. And she owns it really, really well. It's an interesting story. I don't know that it like super wraps up well. They're going to do another season, but I don't know that they really need to because it felt finished enough for me. They could have just done the one season and it would be fine for me.
Sure.
So
I just started one where it was the opposite of that, and it was called Maximum Pleasure Guaranteed.
Oh.
And it's with the young actress that I have a note on it. The young actress that did, well, not I guess young, but Paula Sanders, who did She-Hulk, the Marvel show, which I think she did a fabulous job on, and she got robbed on that show. Marvel fans are sometimes awful, just awful people. But it was fantastic. It starts with an older lady coming at a young dude, and then there's a murder and chaos and drama, and it's real good. So that one's big in my. And Stephen King said, yes, Widow's Bay was good.
Oh, okay.
But Maximum Pleasure Guaranteed is way better.
Okay.
Which I don't really like that kind of like,
right,
hey,
yeah,
this
you're
is
like,
okay, but this is way better.
it's like a backhanded compliment.
Yeah,
Not real. Yeah.
like comparative.
You
I don't know.
since he doesn't know how to end anything, I'm not going to take him seriously.
It's true. If there's not a techno turtle at the end of this, that's like keeping the world on its plate,
or an ass demon.
or an ass demon, then
Did you remember that?
then I guess it doesn't end very well.
What was that, Dreamcatcher?
I think that just the hallucinogens really kick in at the end of his books.
Of every book.
He's just like, you know what?
Even
turtle.
Even my favorite of his books, which is Revival, which I will do on here one of these times, even that one, the end of it falls a little bit. And that's one of his better endings, in my opinion. But like, I also don't have a better solution for the ending of it either. So speaking of people that are like not sometimes the best fans, we saw Disclosure Day on Friday.
Oh, yeah.
The
How was
noisiest crowd in a theater that I have been around in ages. Like literally everyone was like burping and yawning and like moving around and like slurp, slurp, slurp on their drink super loud. And it's like, what is going on? Why are you all like the people from Wall-E, where they're all like zooming around going,
Yeah.
like, seriously, I was like, it was just bizarre. I'm like, why is everyone so noisy watching this movie?
Yeah.
It wasn't bad. It was entertaining. So go and be entertained.
Yeah.
I thought the CGI animals were god awful.
And this was after the movie Contact? This is supposed to be like a
standalone. It's a standalone.
Are you sure it wasn't a prequel?
No.
Or a sequel?
No, I was
Disclosure Day.
Yeah, I was hoping that it would actually be like a second part to Close Encounters of the Third Kind, which I love that movie. I loved it as a kid. And I was like, let's just put the tone in there even. Like the do, 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 do. Like put that in there. You would be making so many people so happy. But there was nothing. There was no connection to anything else. It was, again, it was entertaining. Watch it because it's entertaining. Close your eyes when the CGI animals get there, because they were probably some of the worst CGI animals I've seen ever.
Sure.
Like the fox does not look like a fox. It looks bad. And I'm like, we have the technology. I've seen like ChatGPT make better things than this multi-million-dollar movie.
Yeah.
Fox. So
yeah,
I don't know.
So to clear this up.
Yeah.
It is not a direct sequel or a literal narrative continuation of Closer Encounters of the Third Kind.
Correct.
Which is the actual pull that it was pulling from. But there is a spiritual continuation. Emily Blunt was talking about in interviews that Disclosure Day acts as a follow-up that explores lingering questions about government cover-ups first proposed by Close Encounters. So
that's such a cop-out answer.
Well, it's, yeah,
Watch
I messed up the name of it.
Like, tell me.
Spielberg and Spielberg, both of them, Yeah. They were both in there.
Right. Well, it's a Spielberg, yes. But I think they're trying to make a connection that if you watch the movie, it's just not there. There's nothing. The only thing
and
that
you're saying
is related,
that it's no good.
No, it's entertaining. It's totally entertaining. It's an entertaining
2
movie.
Sam thumbs down.
It's entertaining. It's not.
It's
I'm not a
popcorn.
big action movie type of person, and this was too action movie versus it being like a better drama to me. But that's just me. A lot of people enjoyed it.
Well,
So
then skip it. Go see Maximum Pleasure Guaranteed. It's fantastic. And
that's a
Tatiana Maslany, yeah, you go see it in your house.
Oh, okay.
Even better. Why go outside?
I like going to the Avalon.
I get out of here.
I like going to the Avalon. So I saw the back rooms at the Avalon. And I thought that was great because it gives you that whole enveloping atmosphere. And plus, they've got really good snacks.
I didn't actually like
I know you didn't.
back rooms very much.
Because that's not a you type of movie.
It was fine.
You need more action than that.
There was a lot of action in there. You getting chased by this giant thing. The only part of it that felt good was like when the rooms would shift and the character, and I won't spoil anything because that one's still out in the theater.
Yeah.
So like when the character is running around, like the memory is running around and trying to capture him, and you don't know what's going to happen because it's a foggy memory of a dream of a memory.
That was my
least
favorite part.
Sure.
I liked all the lead up to that. I'm still not sure that I
didn't like
liked
the lead up.
See, I liked all the lead up. I didn't particularly like. I didn't not like the chase, but I wasn't sure. I'm still not sure if I like the ending or not. I know why they did what they did with the ending. I just don't know whether or not I like it.
I don't like the ending.
I'm still ambivalent about it, so I'm willing to but I liked the movie overall. I liked it way better than Disclosure Day.
It was an interesting concept.
I loved it.
But Obsession.
I've not seen it yet.
Was amazing.
That's on my list. So next time I have alone time in the house that I don't.
Everyone is right to say that this is bringing in. We're 20 minutes in. But this is ushering
I promise
in.
you, Jeremy, we'll talk about your book because I'm literally obsessed with that.
We are just getting caught up. We haven't really been able to talk for too long.
We're working. We don't speak to each other because usually we're on opposite sides of the operation.
Front house, back of house.
Right, exactly. And so it's we both just have that reliance on each other that we don't need to speak except for a few logistic things. And then everyone's like, our mom and dad fighting.
Yeah.
It's no, we're not. We're just figuring things out. And then we say weird half sentences to each other and then walk the opposite direction.
Right.
And that's it. And that's just
it's fair to say that there's people that question how close we actually are by the way that we interact with one another.
Yes. Well, and that's part of why we're that's my brother.
Exactly.
It's so much easier to do that than try and explain
That's where the brother
things.
thing came from.
Right. Because
I was actually...
Yeah. It's harder to try and explain all this.
I was on the news and I got called out on it. I was on the newscast.
That was so good.
So, the news anchor was like, that's your sister. So how are your parents feeling about that? And
they must be proud.
Yeah, they are, I guess. Because we're not actually siblings, but it's very difficult to put into context for others outside of our
and it would take so much explanation, and it's so much easier just to be that person right there, that's who that is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I usually introduce her as my sister, just so that we can get
move past all of this.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
It works well though. It really does. Because then everyone instantly is all right, cool. I understand. I get this.
And also when I need people in the room, because I'm usually doing the booking, I'm the front face of the barge on a consistent basis, and I need everyone in the room to know that this is my right hand, and that I need you to talk to her like you were talking to me, because she's going to make the informed decisions that I'm not going to be able to make for everything.
Right.
And we know what we want, so just do it.
Do it.
And when there's that's his sister,
then there's a little bit more weight. Yeah. Yeah.
And it's sad that we have to do that even in this day and age, but here we are.
I mean, we're still in a world where sometimes the fact that I'm a chick means that I need a little bit more authority behind me, especially when I'm dealing with, certain people that are just oh, okay, yeah, she's probably just the help or something, which none of our crew is the help.
No, but
every single part of our crew is so integral to everything we do.
Yep.
Everyone has such a crucial role.
Yep.
So
Absolutely.
We love you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, and we had a couple of our crew had birthdays.
They did.
Yeah, we had Mike and Rin had their birthdays.
Mike and Rin, happy birthday,
birthdays.
guys. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Michael, we actually surprised with a little cake
Yeah, at X-Ray.
at X-Ray Arcade.
Oh, I had such a good time.
I got one of those killer brownies for
Oh,
him.
that's
It
what
was
it
actually
was. I was
delicious.
looking at what that was.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was Cindy, I love you. She played Happiness and Slavery for
Yeah.
me, and
Yeah.
I was over the moon. I am a
Love that.
happy, happy girl when you play me some dirty Nine Inch Nails.
Yeah. We did some experimentation that night,
Yeah.
and it was an interesting event. And I'll tell you, it was hard to get into the headscape of doing that
Right after
Blood
Rave.
Rave. Because you're in a room with it was
Right.
like 120 people.
Right, and they're all our friends, and it's like
and I was like,
it's like if you did an arena show and then came to play the rave.
yeah.
It'd be kind of like
If
that.
you did an arena show where it was packed out and people were crowd surfing,
Yes.
and then you went to a hot dog stand. And not to say that X-Ray's the hot dog
not at all,
stand.
because we
I
love
love
them.
X-Ray.
And we're gonna have a float with them in the Baby Bash parade, and we're very excited
and we
about
just
that. JJ's gonna do some music, and
I love that.
I heard there's a bubble machine, and maybe we'll try and get some of those vampire suckers.
Bubble cannon.
Bubble cannon.
Yeah, that's
You know
right.
I love bubbles.
Yeah.
I love bubbles.
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 All right. Book time.
Okay. All right. So it sounds weird, but this book starts out with several seemingly unrelated narratives. So you feel a little lost when you're first starting out this book. Like, okay, first I'm here and there's a woman on the run. This woman, Nora, she arrives at the home of Jack and Lainey, who are an older couple, after her husband has done something horrific. And she's really desperate and she's frightened and she's searching for help. And exactly what she needs is fairly unclear. She's very vague about that. And that's like your first step in. And all of a sudden you're in a whole nother place and time. And there's a group of young scientists that all get assigned to a project. So you've got an elite research team that is assembled by a brilliant and intimidating doctor. And their true scope of work is unknown in the beginning, and even they don't know what it is. And as the story goes, you kind of understand more and more, and more is revealed. You are introduced to different characters in so many different points. So you were saying The Onion.
Yes.
This is definitely an Onion type of book. You're peeling it back as it goes. And the farther you go in the story, the more each of these separate things interlock and interweave together.
Sure.
And what impressed me so much is how carefully constructed it all feels. And Jared was even telling me that, he meant for this to be a puzzle. Like, he started off wanting this to be a puzzle box that just basically went too far by his own narrative.
But is this like a puzzle box like Hellraiser puzzle box, or is this like a puzzle box like a metaphorical
puzzle box? Yes. Yeah. And what's really interesting is that he sent me a picture of his storyboard for this, and he's like, hey, in case you want don't want spoilers, don't look at this. And I'm like, well, I'm already reading it, but also I couldn't decipher the storyboard. It was such a complete maze of things everywhere, and imagine the red string kind of going on. That's the story.
Think of Charlie and you know what? I'm going to reference a TV show you've never seen, and you don't know what to think about.
I know the meme.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so I know the meme. But it's definitely it's that sort of thing where you're like, wait, but this thing over here, and then you've kind of forgotten about this thing over here until later on, and I absolutely loved it.
So you're thinking maybe he even kind of admitted that he went a little overboard with the puzzle box.
Yeah. And
gone a little over with that aspect, and the storyboard.
But I don't
kind
think
of looks
he
like that conspiracy theory.
It does, but I don't think he went overboard. I think you needed it to be this way. Otherwise, it wouldn't have held my interest, because how much if you give me a hint, and I can't watch trailers for movies. It ruins it for me. I now understand what's going on, and it makes me angry.
Sure.
Don't tell me ahead of time. Don't show me the monster. Yes.
Yesterday, I was literally, I was laying in bed and we were watching that Maximum.
Yeah.
And I was like, he's about to get murdered. And I can tell literally by the way that the framing
Yep.
and with the door in the background and like the way that they put everything in there, so where my eyes are supposed to be directed, and it kind of gives things away.
Yeah.
So a modern day directors are going to have to like
do better. I don't know, because
Well,
I
do
don't
different.
know that everyone is like that, though. I feel like a lot more. It's not that people are easily duped,
Yeah.
but I think in film, I don't think that everyone is super adapted to trying and puzzling things out. I don't know if that's like a big thing anymore.
Well, a lot of modern cinema, and here we go.
Yeah.
way off topic. They're dumbing down cinema on purpose because they're assuming that you are a 2 to 3 screen.
Oh, the attention span.
Mm-hmm. You're a 2 to 3 screen. So they're like, Netflix is giving you notes saying like, yeah, but you're going to need to say that a few times. So that's why you'll have like, if you have a show called The Book and it's all about the book, you're going to hear them say, but what about the book? Hey, did we get the book? Did you see the book? And it's just going to hit you. And you're like, why are they saying that? Yeah. It's because a lot of people are like, huh?
You know what? That's true. You know how many people are watching movies? And there was people in the theater that were like,
yep.
And it's like,
yep.
Why did you come here?
Yeah.
Why did you pay to come here?
Yep.
If you're just going to do this, we'll have,
I don't blame them.
I don't know.
Look, there are billionaires trying to pump tons of money into these little devices that are fighting all of our, they have basically like figured out what our psyche wants, and then they are trying to pull our eyeballs in every direction that they possibly can to keep us distracted. And I feel bad for the people.
And
you know what I mean? Like,
you know what? We need to be distracted a little bit these days.
Sometimes. But like, getting back to the pacing of this, I just wonder about the patience tax. Like, how much, is there a good enough payoff for the kind of puzzly, slow burn?
See, that's the thing. It's not slow.
No?
That's the bizarre part, is it is fast-paced from, like, the very beginning. There is no, you know how, like, usually there's a beginning kind of, like, entry, right? And then something big happens.
Okay.
And then everything slows down, right? And then it builds up again. And then slows down and builds up again. This is just kind of go from the
waves.
This is not even waves. It just keeps going. It does not stop. It just starts out strong and it keeps going at that level. There's never like this lull and relaxation point where you get to step back and go like, okay, I'm going to now take a breather. It just keeps going.
Mm-hmm.
There is no lull, which for a substantial book, like, I'm holding it like a sandwich, because I'm like,
it's a brain sandwich.
Yes, it is. It kind of is. So even though it's very puzzly, it is so fast.
So it comes in waves.
Not even. It's just one big wave that keeps going. Like, you just surf it the whole time.
Interesting.
Yeah.
See, the way that you were describing it made me think of kind of, I mean, we reference this all the time, lost kind of situation.
Yeah, no, not at all. Because this all actually drives forward and it makes sense as you're like piecing through it. It reveals itself in a quick enough pace where it's just slow enough for you to be able to think while you're reading it, but fast enough where you don't have to stop and pause and there's not like a lull where you're just thinking about it at all. It's actually just like, this is probably the most unique sci-fi concept that I've seen in a very long time, on top of some of the best writing that I've encountered in a very long time. Okay. And I love so many of the authors that we do. Like, this is not disparaging them at all. I was just so impressed by the quality of the writing on this one. And this is self-edited too.
Wow.
So he did all of the editing himself.
Wow.
And you know, when we did Nick Cave's book, I'm like, this could really have used a good editor. This one is fine.
Sure.
This one, I don't think that he's overly loquacious, but he's super descriptive. And I'm like, how did you come up with so many different ways of saying these things that are just so visual? And I'm not a visual person, so if I can picture it based off a description, you're doing pretty well.
That's great.
So I don't know. I know I'm gushing, but I was just so blown away by this book. And I was so excited that I got to bug Jared about it. And I'm like, hey, I picked this up from you at Slate Lake. He's like, oh my gosh, I remember now. I'm like, you remembered me?
Yay!
I do want to talk a little bit about him. though, real quick, because
Okay.
he's just such an interesting person. So I mentioned that, he's in Wisconsin as a transplant nurse. My mother was a transplant recipient. Our good friend Jen is a transplant recipient, twice over now. So that really meant a lot to me. And even when I first met him, as soon as he said that, I'm like, well, I'm buying your stuff regardless.
Sure.
So what you guys do is amazing. But he is originally from Massachusetts.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's a complete transplant, but
Where in Mass?
I don't know, actually. So
Salem.
yeah, maybe. I don't know. Maybe that's where you got his spooky. But even though this is like his first like big novel, he self-published 6 novels between the ages of 13 and 18. Like a child.
Wow.
Like, but this is like the big, standalone one right now. But I think because he did that much work and was that bold early on, like at 13, you're just like willing to throw yourself out there. That's a pretty big deal. That gives you the confidence to be more experimental and do something like this, which is really cool. But he's just like a really chill dude that loves horror. So he's a puzzle enthusiast. He does origami, which I'm like, well, this makes total sense.
Sure.
Right. He is basically working on renovating a 200-year-old house with his partner, which I thought was really,
Where's
really
this?
adorable. In Milwaukee.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So wasn't like, hey, let me stalk your house, but like I would love to see pictures of some of the restorations. He said that he would love for the house to be haunted as long as it was like a friendly ghost.
Yeah, sure.
I thought that was adorable.
Little Casper rolling around.
Yeah, a little Casper. Yeah, he's like, provided the ghosts are friendly, I'll be totally fine. But I just a charming, charming fellow. Like,
that's
I
amazing.
am just enamored with all of this. And it's funny because so this book has some graphic moments, but they never feel that way. And it wasn't until he was telling me about some of his inspirations that I really like got it. So like he is like Lake Mungo is one of the things, and Martyrs is one of the things that he's like, yes, I'm very inspired by this. He loves French horror.
Sure.
And I'm like, okay, well, we're at a whole nother level there. None of this feels like overly gratuitous. And I'm like, okay, now I can see where you're getting some of that graphicness, but it never feels like it's trying to be extreme for the sake of being extreme.
There was a television series that I watched called Marianne. I think it was a Netflix. I'm not 100% sure, but I'll tell you, it's about a novelist, and it's French.
Okay.
I believe it's French.
Jared, have you watched this?
Yeah, and it's a novelist that realizes that her novels are coming to life.
Oh, cool. Okay, yeah.
And it's out there. Oh. You can watch it.
Okay.
But
I'm gonna
it's
watch it.
Really
that
good.
actually sounds like something that would be right.
And I'll tell you, it's really good. I'm gonna double check to make sure that I'm not full of shit here.
It actually sounds really interesting.
Yeah. It's very much of that ilk.
Yeah. Well,
French supernatural horror television series.
Okay.
And I believe, it was Netflix.
Well, I'm going to check that one out. Before we switch to some of our other parts, because I'm very excited to do the Would We Survive, because I usually like these parts. This one is interesting too, so don't peek. So Jared will be at a convention in New York next month. So definitely look for that. He will be advertising that. He is on Instagram. It's so adorable. So like in the back here, it says, the way to his heart is peanut butter, autumn leaves, and flawlessly recited Kill Bill monologues. Fittingly, the way to his Instagram account, it is at Walz Kiddo. And I thought that was the most adorable thing ever.
That is adorable.
Super adorable. Do you want to know if we survive?
Do we survive?
All right. So, because we talked so much, and honestly, I don't want to spoil anything, so it's like I don't even want to go too much farther into the plot, but read this book. Get an existential crisis.
Sciencey, learn sciencey stuff.
Sciencey, existential thoughts about death is
so the
very
book Cadaver meets a puzzle box.
It's I can't even like give more away because it just
gives too much away.
It does, yeah, and because it's so layered, it's like I can't say more.
Sure.
And it's bothering me because I want to tell everybody about
Fair.
this. So somebody read this so I can talk to you about it, because I need to talk to somebody about this.
Yeah.
So would we survive? All right. So 65 for myself. Don't look ahead. Jeffy peeked anyways.
It's there.
It's there.
It's there. What are you going to do?
So basically, this book's engineered to hook me. I have that deep existential fear of death and a mystery that promises answers about mortality and identity. The nature of reality is going to pull me in significantly. But I'm very analytical and pattern-oriented. I'd absolutely be trying to solve this. When things get dangerous, though, I'm pretty practical and capable of making difficult decisions, especially if it means protecting myself for a larger group, as we've gone over. Don't break a leg around me.
Yeah.
Treat you like a downed horse. Weaknesses. Danger is I'd become invested in understanding what's happening. I don't need every mystery to be tied up neatly. I actually like open-ended things. However, I do need enough information to make sense of things. So in a story where knowledge itself becomes dangerous, that's not necessarily a strength. So, Jeffy, also 65%. We are tied for the first time.
Hey!
Which I think is interesting. So you're just as analytical and just as curious. You love understanding how things work. You had such a good time figuring out all the mechanics of the blood sprayers.
I love it.
It was like I was watching a little kid with his first science kit.
Yeah.
It was the best thing ever. And since this book presents one of the most fascinating mysteries that we've covered yet, I think you'd be really into it. You're also very resilient emotionally. So when you're confronted with something terrifying, you're more likely to stay engaged and keep moving forward than shut down.
Yeah.
So because you have no fear of death.
Muscle through it.
Right, exactly. So your weakness, though, is that your curiosity can become obsession.
Yeah.
Like, ooh, I got to figure this out. I'll be over here. So once you start pulling on that thread, you're going to want to see where it leads.
Yeah.
And
that's how you get me.
Right. That's how they get you. Plus, you're deeply attached to people that you care about. And that could also be bad for you in this book as well. There would be scenarios where you might have to be like, oh, no.
Yeah, I'm definitely I always feel like I'd be really good at a zombie apocalypse, with the exception of you are the greater good of the whole, right? And I am protect your own.
Yeah.
And
you have the little farm of your bitten friends.
Yep.
Where you just throw them goats and stuff and like hang out with them once in a while.
Yeah. And I'm very much do not mess with my people or you're going to have a big, big problem.
Well, remember when there was that like weird dude in the attic?
Oh, yeah.
The River West house?
Yeah. I will chase people out of your attic with a baseball bat.
Have we told that story?
I don't know.
Did we tell that story?
Feel free.
Okay, so I was living in River West and nobody was in the house. My roommate was gone. The guys upstairs were gone. This was your old apartment also.
My old apartment.
And had been then my friend's apartment, who was the one that introduced me to my boyfriend. So very, very wonderful place. Except for it was falling apart. And so I'm alone and I had not lived alone for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
And I started hearing noises upstairs. I'm like, did the guys upstairs come home early? Because I was taking care of their cat.
Mm-hmm.
So I go upstairs to their apartment and there's nobody there. I come back downstairs and I'm like, okay, well, the side door is open. What is going on? So of course I'm like, call Uncle Jeffy. And I'm like, I think there's somebody upstairs. I
was living downtown at the time, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. And so there was, I texted my roommate to make sure that like there was nothing he knew about, texted the guys upstairs, be like, are you having anybody over? Or did you come home early? And they're like, no, I don't know. So I'm like, oh no, there is somebody in this house. And so I'm terrified. And so you come over and you've got like, what, a baseball bat or something?
Mm-hmm.
I have like an old machete. And we go up the stairs and Jeffy goes charging up the last few stairs because we're sneaking at first. We're like creeping up there, right? And then kind of towards the top, you just go, here's Jeffy.
Yeah.
And like bursts through the door. And this little like tweaker kid just like pisses himself. Anyways, apparently the guys upstairs had told him he could stay in the attic like a month before and then just like forgot that they had told him that, but he wasn't supposed to be there. So we made him shuffle off. And, you know, I'm like, and I think I just was like, dude, if you just like not left the door open and were quiet, I probably would have just left you alone.
Right.
Like,
man.
But that's the story of
But that's very River West.
It is. It is. So our verdict together is 82%.
Yes.
So this is one of the rare books where we're actually stronger together. So we're
Look at us.
really curious, but we're willing to keep going when things stop making sense. So, and we're also good at checking each other's assumptions.
Yeah.
We're good at pulling each other aside and be like, no.
Yeah.
Squirt bottle. I don't know. That's my squirt bottle.
Yeah.
That was a really good impression. So, obviously our weakness is that neither of us is leaving right away, and we're trying to solve the puzzle, and neither of us is leaving if the other one is there.
Yeah.
So that's our problem. Really quickly, trigger warnings because we're running low on time and my voice is going. I've been sick all week. So we have graphic body horror, medical horror, self-harm, suicide, violence, adultery, grief, death, illness, and existential dread. One additional warning is this book kind of leaves you staring at the ceiling afterwards, thinking about your own existence. So if you do not want to be confronted with that, don't do this. Otherwise, you really should. If you like this, there's a few books that I think you would like and movies. So Lake Mungo is one of the inspirations. Also Possession from 1981.
Nice.
And then there is Sphere by Michael Crichton. I think actually would be, it's not at all the same type of sci-fi, but it's still like an existential sci-fi that has a lot of layers to it. And I think that would be a good companion. The Gone World by Tom Swetterlich. It's a blend of science fiction, horror, investigation, knowledge itself becomes dangerous kind of thing. That would be good as well. For indie horror, The Wingspan of Severed Hands by Joe Koch. Really nice indie horror that is, again, cosmic ideas, science fiction, that sort of thing. So if you want straightforward plot, don't do this.
Yeah.
If you want a really awesome ride, definitely get this book. So Slay the Lake is this weekend.
Oh, wow.
At Sound Growler Brewing.
Wow.
So the 27th on Saturday, and then there's an author panel the next day too. So do both. Go to Slay the Lake. I will be posting about it again. They are so awesome. They've got so many cool authors. There's going to be authors inside and outside. It's going to be an awesome Pride Book Fest. So please come to that. We have so much stuff.
There's so much.
We're going to be so tired.
Yeah.
Because this weekend we have
a Bummerfest. Yeah. Bummerfest is happening this weekend. We got 2 nights of Bummerfest. First night is going to be Dead Stars.
I love Dead Stars.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one. Yeah, it's going to be future pop, that variant of goth. And then we're going to be doing Postmodern Sleaze, another one of those.
That was so cool.
We are going to be battling the fest and like multiple concerts.
Everything.
Like I feel like we are wrestling just 100 ducks.
I mean,
all quacking at us at the same time. And man, there's a lot going on. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Milwaukee is like that, where literally there is like 10 festivals every weekend. And I think that's why like we run headlong into fall, blast through it, and then we all hibernate in the winter and drink and eat cheese curds.
Yep.
That's what we do.
Cleveland Dark Wave Cruise.
Yes.
So that's sold out. But there's an after party. Free after party. So if you're in Cleveland, go ahead and check us out.
And if you miss it, there's a second one that we've got too.
That's right.
Second Cleveland in September.
Second Cleveland in September. The NOLA Goth Night at Mad Planet.
Eve's coming.
Eve's coming. Eve's coming to town.
So much cheese.
Yes.
Give her so much cheese.
So very excited about seeing how that's all going to play out. That's going to be fantastic. Swamp Goth. And then the River West Floor Show. So we're getting our stuff together. Oh, yeah. We're going to get some goth swag together. And during the River West 24, we're going to have a very special bonus checkpoint for you. And then Toronto, we have our maiden voyage. Oh, Canada. So we're going to do that with a local DJ in that area, and we're very excited about the coordinated chaos that's happening out there. I think that's going to be great. It's our first international expansion, so very excited about that. And then Goth in the Park with Scary Lady Sierra.
Oh my gosh.
Our first Jazz in the Park experience. Their first DJs to ever set foot on stage.
This should be
so that's pretty exciting. And then the Blood Barge expansion. So we're moving into New Orleans and Cleveland, and those are going to be the big boats.
Yeah.
So big old boats out there.
Where do you want us to go next?
Yeah.
Find us more boats.
Tell us.
We'll keep doing this to ourselves for you.
Yes, absolutely.
Because we're masochists.
Yeah. Well, I think that's what we got.
That's it. We got this. We're going to go sleep.
Yeah. Good night.
Bye.